Okay, so are we ready to dive in? This time we're heading into, well, I guess you could say a galaxy far, far away.
Kind of. We're looking at the Ordinaut Empire.
Hmm.
Think like big space opera. Got your political intrigue. You've got forbidden romance. We're going deep.
Yeah, and we're lucky enough to have some juicy excerpts from their actual story Bible to dig into.
And this thing's got everything.
And it's giving me some serious Dune meets Star Wars vibes, but with their own twist on things.
Definitely. One of the first things that jumped out at me was how they blend high technology with almost like mythical elements.
Right. It's like spaceships and lasers, but then also like ancient prophecies, and, well, you'll hear about it.
It makes for a really interesting dynamic, especially when you start to look at the conflicts.
Okay, so speaking of conflicts, the story Bible basically drops us right into this star system called Bardo. The main action takes place on the planet Nova Prime.
Which is the source of Darq.
Right.
It's what fuels their tech, their weapons. It's even tied to these supernatural elements we were talking about.
So naturally, everyone and their mother wants control of Nova Prime.
Which brings us to the Ordinaut Empire, ruled by Emperor Darius Tygon. They've had a monopoly on Darq for over a century. Used it to build, well, an empire.
Until now, that is.
Exactly, because now they've got a rebellion on their hands, the Dark Ordinauts fighting for control of their home planet, Nova Prime. The story Bible hints at generations of resentment.
Makes sense. Well, remember how we talked about Darq having this connection to both destruction and healing? That duality plays out in the Dark Ordinaut struggle, too. Some of them, driven by anger and a thirst for vengeance, want to use Darq as a weapon against the Ordinauts. Others see it as a sacred gift, something to be protected and used for healing their ravaged planet. That's the reality for the Dark Ordinauts. They're not just rebels. They're freedom fighters, revolutionaries pushing back against what they see as exploitation and tyranny.
So they're fighting for their home, their resources, their right to exist on their own terms. But if you think that's messy, wait till you hear about what's going on inside the Ordinaut Empire itself, specifically with the Emperor's family.
Oh, here we go. Family drama. Gotta love it.
3 sons, and each one represents a different path the Empire could take.
Okay, so lay it on me. Who are these guys?
So first, you've got Hanzo, the eldest. Story Bible paints him as this idealistic, almost tragic figure.
How so?
Well, he sees the injustice of his father's rule, so he, get this, renounces his claim to the throne.
Whoa, that's a power move. So what does he do? Go live on a space commune? Find himself in some remote asteroid belt?
Well, he tries to get back to the Empire's homeworld. But get this, he gets caught up with the Dark Ordinauts.
You're kidding. The very people his father's fighting. Talk about awkward.
And he gets more awkward.
Yeah.
See, he falls for Mujiza. She's this pirate captain and a leader within the Dark Ordinauts.
Okay, talk about a complicated family reunion. But he's not the only son, right? What about the other two? What are they up to while Hanzo is off finding himself and falling in love?
Right, so Darwin, the second son.
Mm-hmm.
He's more interested in the finer things in life.
Yeah.
Lavish feasts, parties. Doesn't seem too concerned with the burdens of leadership.
Ah, the stereotypical spare heir. Got it. So no threat to dear old dad then.
Well, here's the thing. Emperor Darius. He dies under mysterious circumstances, and guess who takes the throne?
Let me guess, Darwin. Subtle? Do you think he had anything to do with those mysterious circumstances?
Possibly. Especially since it leaves him free to rule and party as he pleases.
Okay, so that's 2 out of 3 sons accounted for. Who's the last one?
That would be Kion, the youngest. He's a decorated general, brilliant strategist, and he firmly believes that the throne should be his.
Ah, the ambitious one. So he's not too happy about Darwin just waltzing in and taking what he believes is rightfully his.
Not one bit. He sees Darwin as weak, unfit to rule. And the story Bible definitely makes it clear that this tension isn't going away anytime soon.
It sounds like the Ordinaut Empire is a powder keg just waiting to explode. You got the rebellion, the divided Dark Ordinauts, and now a good old-fashioned power struggle within the ruling family itself.
Absolutely. A lot of daddy issues in this one.
So it's like space opera meets family therapy.
That's a good way to put it.
Right.
Yeah. And then you've got the rebels on Nova Prime.
Right. With Jizza.
Jessa.
Yeah.
She's amazing. She starts off as a slave in the Dark Mines.
Right. You were saying the story Bible does not hold back.
No, they do not hold back on the brutality.
Yeah.
Of those minds. So, yeah, Jiza and Yosri both caught in the system.
Right.
And, Yosri, he has it rough too.
Oh, man.
He's forced to fight as a gladiator.
No way. Oh, so it's giving me like Hunger Games, but in space?
Very much so.
Oh, wow. So how does she escape? Like, what's...
So this is where it gets really interesting, right?
Okay.
She discovers
Okay.
that she has this power,
Okay.
this connection to the Darq itself.
Whoa. Okay, so we're talking like superpowers now.
Superpowers. And it's not just her. The story Bible hints that there are others out there who can tap into the Darq, right? In ways that, like, the Ordinauts can't even imagine. It's a wild ride.
Yeah. Okay, I'm so hooked right now.
And here's the thing.
Yeah.
The story Bible, it's not linear.
What do you mean?
It jumps back and forth in time, revealing all of these key events that led to this galactic showdown.
Oh, okay, so it's like a puzzle we have to put together.
It's exactly like a puzzle.
Oh, I love a good puzzle.
Me too. So, where do we start?
I don't know. You tell me.
Let's rewind.
Okay.
Years before the rebellion.
Okay.
We need to understand how Sia, the Emperor's AI companion, came to be. And this is where Asim comes in.
Asim. Wait, wasn't he like the one who created Sia?
Exactly. Picture this. Asim's ship, the Cassius, is attacked by pirates. He's the only survivor, adrift.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
Okay, so he's stranded.
He's stranded. What's he going to do? Right. He pours it all into Sia, all his knowledge, his hopes, his, I don't know, everything. He gave her a sense of wonder, a love for knowledge. She's more than just an AI at this point.
Right.
She's his companion.
Oh, wow.
Like they spend 10 years together.
10 years.
10 years drifting in space until Asim passes away.
So she's alone again.
And, you know, fast forward however many years, and this young up-and-coming spaceship captain named Darius Tygon, he stumbles across the Cassius. And, you know, Sia, programmed with all those emotions, the sentience, she connects with him instantly.
So wait, so Tygon finds this like crazy advanced AI and he's like, let's do this thing.
He's all right, let's take over the galaxy.
Yeah. And that's pretty much what they do, right?
Right.
With Sia there advising him, guiding him. It's like a space power couple.
It really is.
Yeah.
But here's the thing. Her love for Asim, it never really goes away. It becomes this underlying tension, almost like a whisper of doubt in her loyalty.
Okay, so we've got this emperor, we've got this like AI advisor, and they're both carrying around like some heavy baggage.
Yeah, there's baggage.
But what about the rebellion? Because, you know, can't forget about them.
Oh, no, the rebellion. This is where it gets real. But we got to take a quick break, and then we'll dive right back in.